Hi, I'm Christina and this is going to be my April TBR. So I have a nice range of genres to read this month. I have 2 thrillers, 1 mystery and 2 science fiction. So let's start with the thrillers. So the first thriller I'm planning to read is My Sister, the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. And I've had this book on my radar for a while now. So it won 2nd place in the Goodreads Choice Awards 2019 in the mystery and thriller category. And it was also shortlisted for the Bruins Prize for Fiction in 2019 too. So this is a very popular book. And the premise of this one is right up my street. So we have 2 sisters, one of which is a serial killer, and this is now the 3rd boyfriend that she has murdered, and she's calling her sister to say that she's murdered this 3rd guy. And I just think that sounds so intriguing. It's such an intriguing premise, and it's meant to be quite funny too. It's meant to kind of have like dark comedy vibes, so it sounds right up my street, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. So the second thriller I'm planning to read is The Invisible Girl by Jewell. So Jewell is an incredibly popular thriller author and I've yet to read anything by her, so I thought I should change that. This is her most recent release. It came out in 2020 and it's about this man who is in his 30s. He's a bit of a recluse and the neighbours kind of consider him a little bit creepy. And then a girl dies and he is the last person to see her alive. So I'm just hoping for lots of twists and turns in this one, and I'm very much looking forward to reading a new to me thriller author, as thrillers are one of my favourite genres. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one too. So the mystery I'm planning to read is The Aosawa Murders by Riku, Onda. Now, this book was published in Japan about 15 years ago, and then it was translated into English last year. And I definitely want to read more translated works this year. And the premise of this one just sounds so good to me. So, 17 people die of cyanide poisoning at a party, and the only member of the family who doesn't die is their blind daughter. And now, decades later, the truth of that night is going to be revealed. And I just think that sounds so intriguing. It is right up my street, and it'd be really nice to read a book that's set in Japan and, like I say, read a translated book, because that's something I definitely want to do more of this year. So definitely looking forward to reading this one. So moving on to the science fiction, the first one is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. Now this is a booktube darling and so many people seem to love this book. I know Books of Emily Fox really likes this, I know Jean from Jean Bookish Thoughts really likes this, and just so many people love this book. And it's the first in a series and it's set in space. And it's meant to be this really lovely character-driven story, and it's meant to be very feel-good, very wholesome. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. And I'm going to be reading this one with Chloe, who I will link down below, and this is going to be our buddy read. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this book with Chloe, and I'm hoping it is going to be just a really nice, wholesome, uplifting kind of read like people say that it is. So that's that one. So the second science fiction book and the last book on my TBR is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Now I had this one on my March TBR and I didn't get round to it, so I'm popping it into April. And I really enjoyed Blake Crouch's other book, which was called Recursion, and I read that one last year, and it was one of my favourite books of 2020, and it was without a doubt my favourite science fiction book of 2020. And I actually don't know anything about the plot of this one, and I don't want to. I want to go into it knowing absolutely nothing at all. Like I say, really enjoyed Recursion. I thought it was really well written. It was so many twists. It was very mind-bending. I didn't always see where things were going, and it had a really lovely love story running through it too. So with this one, I'm just hoping for more of the same and just to kind of get lost back in Blake Crouch's kind of writing, because I really enjoyed it. So that's that one. So those are all the books I'm planning to read in the month of April. If you've read any of these, please do let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if there's any here that you're interested in reading, please let me know that too. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please do like the video and please do subscribe if you'd like to see more of me talking about books. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!